I hate the FGC. Well, not actually. The FGC is great, or should I say brilliant, or funny, or hype. But I'm not really a huge fan of how a number of people in the FGC are reacting to TYLER1 just playing Street Fighter 6. Like, that's it. Him just playing the game, streaming the game, competing in pools, or even having the show match has caused enough controversy for multiple Reddit threads and just so much hate comments regarding him. And before I get into this, I want to make it clear I'm not here to defend TYLER1. He's a grown man, a parent, and most importantly, a billionaire. Like, he doesn't need me to defend him. And it's not like he's some angel who's never done anything wrong. If anyone's got the right to be offended with this, it's gotta be me, right? But with the way some people talk about him, you'd think he's the second coming of the devil.
Tell me why I catch myself in a hate thread. Tell me why I catch myself in a hate thread this morning on Street Fighter. Bro, I have got to send you guys this message. I actually screenshotted it. Dude, look at this shit, by the way. I forget what it was titled, but this was a comment on it. This is his whole shtick. Let me zoom in. He's a miserable, easily triggered troll. It's why he plays Modern. It's why he takes the path nobody takes of acting like Modern is somehow more challenging than Classic. It's why he cheeses. It's why he never goes to the training room. And ultimately, it's why when the cameras are off and nobody is around, he's probably miserable. Even with all the free sponsored e-waste littering his room and whatever else Daddy's money has afforded his charmed life. What the fuck? Bro, what is this guy talking about? Daddy's money? Bro, what? Dad? Bro, these people are so stupid. The most effective thing you could do is ignore him. He'll never go pro. He'll never be on the stage with Mina or Daigo or Punk or any of the real champs, past and present. He's a pretender, pretending to be interested in your hobby and only peddling in the most aggravating micro niche aspects of the hobby for the sole purpose of getting under your skin to profit off your engagement. He's nobody. Ignore him. I want to take these Redditors, right? And I want to give them a personal swirly.
And it just goes on. I've seen so much hate surrounding TYLER1, and I only searched for like 10 minutes when I was making this video. Just so many negative comments that I've seen in passing, and there's a lot of other bitter people like the fella from the video talking about TYLER1's apparent nepotism. Why? He doesn't do the unarguable worst thing you can in Street Fighter 6. He doesn't plug on people.
It was a plug. He plugged. Everybody plugs. Plugger. He's a plugger.
He's not a plugger or a plugger for you World Tour players. So what is everyone's problem with TYLER1? So many players will just straight up hate your existence if you play Modern. It should be the opposite. Modern allows new players to be able to hop onto the game and at least play a little bit, not hold their own, but at least play a little bit against someone who knows how to play the game. It truly does lower the barrier to entry. And that's the problem a lot of the gatekeepy, salty Street Fighter hermits have with Modern. Back in my day, we played footsies till the timer ran out, then shook hands agreeing to a draw. At the end of the day, Modern is making the game more accessible and therefore more popular. And more players playing Street Fighter 6 is great for the game. I shouldn't have to explain why. I mean, the last Capcom Cup champ was literally an ex-Fortnite Valorant pro. If you lose to a Modern player, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but it's a skill issue. And before anyone says something, I am a Classic player, so besides Raihan and NY Chris G and Infectious's Marissa, I can't really think of many other Modern players. I'm sure there are a lot of good Modern players, but I don't think a lot of pros want to give up the extra damage in exchange for quick supers or quick DP. And if you try to tell me T1 trashes on Classic players, he trashes on Modern players too. I'm not sure why fighting game players act like fighting games require a kung fu-like level of honor. Like, yeah, it's lame to one and done and all, but it doesn't make you a bad person. Like playing JP for instance.
I'm gonna clear the block list. Yeah.
He unblocked everyone. And even if he didn't, who cares? People are acting like him blocking a bunch of people equals he blocked every player in 1500 and all that's left are silvers for him to beat up on. Like Street Fighter 6 doesn't have a max number of players you can block. One and done and block players who use characters you don't like. Does it even really count? Regardless, this just shows how easy it is to get to Masters more than anything else. He's atrocious at the game. I doubt he will even get to 1500 MR.
God, I did it. Oh, baby!
Like, you think I'm kidding, but that's not the only person who believes that. Here's another one. Yeah, you can get off his D. He blocks every player that is putting up a fight. Of course, at some point, all good players around that elo are blocked, and you just deal with the noobs.
Shut up, stupid.
I did make a joke about playing JP equals evil, but to me, outside of disliking the matchup, there's nothing. I don't hate you if you play JP. I won't treat you differently if you play JP, and I especially don't want to physically harm you if you play JP. Everyone has characters they hate. And I hate projectiles as much as you, but seeing the things people say about this man just because he plays Turtle Guile? Reminded, chat, he had high mastered by spamming Sonic Boom 40 times in a row. Hate to break it to you, bud. Hate to break it to you, bud, but Guile likes to throw fireballs. It's called perfect parry them and walk forward. But you probably don't play the game. Just like to yap about things you don't understand. Yeah, let's pretend his gameplay of sitting on his ass and spamming booms and DPs how humans play Guile. Just recently, we can see Higuchi sat on his ass for 70 seconds per round, spamming fireballs against Punk, advancing only with drivers like the Big T himself. I can't be bothered to read the rest of this. All I see is play the game how I want you to play the game. Why are we acting like TYLER1 has the same level of skill as Higuchi to be able to play like him? Like, this one especially annoys me. He bought the game, he can play it the way he wants. There's characters whose entire kits are based around zoning, like JP or Ingrid or Dulcim or Gilly. What's crazy to me is how a bunch of randoms will just completely flame his playstyle, and then an actual good player will come along like Knuckledo or Brian F and just validate the way he plays the game.
That was so you defend real well when you're in burnout. I can't lie. You utilize modern really well in that aspect.
Thank you.
I will have to disagree with the people trying to talk smack about Tyler's gameplay in Master Rank. I think he plays very solid. I do think if he spent a little bit more time in the lab, like he's telling his opponents to, he could skyrocket quickly. He knows a limited tool set, but he implements that tool set very effectively. And I think the fundamentals are clearly there. So if you're hating on his gameplay for getting to Master Rank, that to me is as solid as you can ask for a 100-hour brand new player to Street Fighter getting to Master Rank. And I don't even think it's really just modern carrying. Obviously, modern helps him with his combo conversions. I would have to say that's like 75% just fundamentals, really.
I'll be honest, TYLER1's Turtle Guile isn't the most riveting playstyle, but it's also not the worst I've seen. I've seen worse. Another complaint I see a lot is, oh, he's brute forcing the game. And while technically true, that's not necessarily a bad thing. This isn't a story game where he's skipping cutscenes. And again, all I hear is play the way I want you to. I got better spamming training and combo trials, and I'm pretty sure that's the wrong way to play the game. He got better just playing the game over and over again, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the best ways to improve.
The trash! Fix the game! It sucks playing the shit!
Maybe I am Tyler's white knight, but does this sound like someone who hates the game?
I did it! Yeah! Yes!
He held 2 Street Fighter tournaments with $5,000 and $10,000 on the line from his own pocket. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm sure someone will send me a clip of him saying he hates the game verbatim. But be for real with me for a second. You've never said, oh, I hate this game about a game that you play every single day. I say it every match on Rivals. I say it in every match on Marvel Rivals. Tyler isn't the only salty player on Earth now. He even has some reasonable complaints about this game that I've seen a lot of other players, including pros, echo.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, like I said, night and day how much corners carry this game. People literally cannot play without outside of the corner. It's pretty frustrating because it's one hit into the corner. Like right there, she hit me once, she threw me from her side almost entirely to the other side.
There's always going to be a vocal minority in every community that's just never satisfied. And in this case, there are quite a lot of people who are not happy with the show match, which I don't understand. Getting more eyes on the game equals good. People from all different ages or places are playing Street Fighter 6. The game's the biggest it's ever been. Yet all I hear is Street Fighter 4 is better. Driver sucks. Where's the Street Fighter 3 characters? I don't care about TYLER1. Who's Ludwig? Someone else should have gotten the show match. And even if TYLER1 was a second coming of a certain German politician, I'm pretty sure he'd still be within his right to play the game and talk about it. Realistically, if the show match was between two tiny content creators, not nearly as many people would watch or make it this huge deal, for the better or for the worse, myself included. It's not the entire FGC that's acting like this. Some people aren't edgy gatekeepers and actually have jobs and lives and are self-aware enough to realize that more eyes on the FGC is almost always a net positive. Last I checked, his ghillie is slowly moving on up to master, and you have no idea how much that pisses me off. 20 plus years stuck in platinum. Actually, all these content creators are the same. Never played a fighting game, but they all have a MR. Now, while I think that guy was probably being sarcastic, I don't think Mark over here is. Evo died a long time ago, but damn have we fallen. From Sanford Kelly versus Duck Vader, first to 10 exhibition to this, legendary champions battled for the pride of their entire region. Today we got a couple homers who barely know how to play Street Fighter. Dumpster fire. And of course, when someone calls them out for being a Hippocrates, this is how they respond. You're the only one crying here, dude! Reread my reply. Your 14 brain cells are not working together here. Scratch that. I'll do you a favor, my son. Blocked! Go piss in the wind. You never have to see my posts again. At the end of the day, I don't think the FGC needs TYLER1 or Ludwig or anyone else. And a lot of the complaints about Evo or the show match are fair. There's a population of the FGC that just don't want their community to change from the community that they've been a part of for so long. And that's valid. That isn't why I made this video. And I didn't make this video to defend TYLER1. I made this video because there's a sizable portion of the FGC who are just super vocal and insufferable. It's just super lame to try to gatekeep people from the community who show a genuine interest in the game. Isn't that the whole point of the community? Maybe it's my fault for still having Twitter. I've already covered a lot of the goofy hate messages, but I've seen stuff like, oh, if I see you in pools, pal, you're getting your clock cleaned. If I match up against you in pools, heh, you're creamed corn. This video was more so focusing on TYLER1 since I thought I didn't even need to talk about Ludwig since he's been a part of the FGC scene for so long. And if you disagree, you can literally just Google it. And yes, Smash Bros is unfortunately a part of the FGC. Anyways, TYLER1 can hit High Master pretty easily now, and Ludwig has been harboring a secret JP-only account.
I actually would not put it past Ludwig to fake stream Honda on his stream, and the entire time he's been practicing a hidden pig off stream, and we literally get on stage and he starts playing it. I would not put it past him at all. Uh-oh! Well, Ludwig! Uh-oh! What do we have here? Mr. Ludwig, cooked! Playing on an alternate account at JPD3. Got his ass!
Which so happens to be Tyler's worst matchup. This match is actually looking kind of interesting now. Hopefully this video comes out before the match. See you later.